You're listening to Hey Pal, What's New with John, Alex, and Greg. Hey Pal, What's New is a product of Sack of Sin Entertainment. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and all other social media platforms. Hey Pal, What's New can be found on Spotify, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and all other podcast locations. Or check us out at sackofsin.com or heypalwhatsnew.com. Warning, Hey Pal, What's New contains explicit content. John, Alex, and Greg are a pair of vulgar Gen Xers. If you are easily offended, please stop listening and go download a nice tame podcast like The Goop Podcast. You have been warned.
Stop the bus. Stop the bus. Honey, we're going to Spices. I mean, at least that's what I do. I mean,
oh no! Wait, hold on.
Oh no!
Yeah.
See, if
I
you
don't
guys,
know I don't think that one's fit for air.
No, I don't think so. There was a lot of things flying before the mics went on. But hey, everybody, it's
Hey, look, Greg.
It's
number 146, episode 146.
Ooh. We've been doing, what do they say, 10,000 hours? We're getting there. But hey, everybody, it's Hey Pal, What's New?
Yes,
I'm Gregory, and that's John Alex over there.
That's right.
And we're having a fun time at the CCC with old Palps here. He's drinking some of my coffee. It's not actually fucking brutally cold outside, and coffee is flowing. The candles are lit. No, the candle's not lit, but very chill today, man. Very chill, and not chill outside. Anyway, I think I had a stroke.
Kill me.
Yeah, So I mean, let's start it off the way we always. Why do I sound like I'm fucking on NPR today?
Hi, my name is Gregory Gill.
Hi. We'll leave you with this. You know what? Why it is? Because on the way here, I decided to listen to my playlist on Spotify that I've dubbed AM Gold.
Oh, AM Gold. What is it, like Frank Sinatra?
No, I'll pull it up here. Well, it's not it's we got Magnet and Steel by Walter Egan, Sad Eyes, Dreamweaver, Summer Breeze. Baby Come Back. I mean, come on.
Baby Come Back.
Jackie Blue, Kiss You All Over. I mean, it's all that old school 70s fucking. We were talking
Yacht
about
rock. It sounds like yacht rock.
It sounds
yacht
like
you're listening to yacht rock,
but
Greg.
it's a little cooler. It's AM Gold. It's like those ones like the K-Tel, the 70s Gold. It was like AM Gold, and I was listening to Sad Eyes. Dude, fucking Sad Eyes. I'm putting that, which, by the way, we'll get into it in the music portion of it, but I did start a 2025 playlist for us, because there's actually some music this week. So we'll just start it off the way we always do, man. Like, what the fuck is new with you?
I don't know. Work is work. I don't even I can't even comment about work, but I finally, this weekend, did get to, I promised my wife.
Oh, boy.
So I bought her one of those bird feeders that has a camera in it.
Okay.
For Christmas, and I finally got to set it up this weekend.
Oh, did you do the baby bird?
No, I didn't.
Did the sauna come yet?
No. Oh, yeah. I did that too.
Oh, okay.
The sauna's been here. I finally set it up after we took down the Christmas tree and put everything away and all that shit. And then it was like, set up the sauna. It's fucking nice in there, dude.
Is it really? I was waiting for the review of the sauna.
Like, when you go like, I like a nice, I don't know. It's a wet sauna.
Yeah.
So it's really humid, but I'm in there and it's just like, I just feel everything going like crunchy as I'm like, I'm in there and I'm like stretching and I'm like, oh, I just feel it.
Now, where is this sauna?
Right now it's in the living room. Hear me, but it's a portable thing. It's not something that you leave up all the time.
Okay, so you have it in the living room. That's so funny.
I said, oh my God, I can't wait for my kids to fucking give me shit. And Kate just looks at me, she goes, who gives a shit? It's our fucking house. They don't like it. Go get your own place.
Yeah, fucking.
Well, she didn't say that, but
the Reds do, like, motherfucker.
Right. It's my house.
Can we please do a video where like Xander's on the couch like playing Xbox or something like that, and you just come out of the sauna in like a Speedo? You're like, that was a good one.
No, not even my wife wants to see me in a Speedo.
I'll fucking do it. I've actually found, being in my 50s now, that I just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. So, yeah.
Thank God for Steve Gutenberg, though. He's looking out for people on the streets of Los Angeles.
Why am I on the Kiner's Corner mailbag?
Who's Kiner's Corner?
Don't you remember? Well, it's from the New York Mets. They used to have, after every game, the Kiner's Corner.
No.
Yeah, it was like a little talk show.
I don't watch baseball.
This was like,
You know what I would...
this was when I was like a kid.
Can I just tell you know what I would really like to watch? And hockey. I feel like I would love hockey.
Hockey is good, man. You know what it is? I don't like watching it on TV.
Me either. I want a local hockey team, and I can't find one. There was the
Danbury.
Hudson Valley Vipers or something like that, but
Yeah.
they just fucking literally like fell off the map and disappeared.
We should go to one because I know Yankees always been teasing us about going. Like back, we talked about the Danbury Trashers.
Yeah.
Now they're the Danbury Whalers, like the old Hartford Whalers. They have games, and dude, they are brutal as shit. It's a tiny.
I want to go. I gotta look.
We'll look. Yeah, we'll look at a schedule and go because I don't drink obviously, but like the beers are super cheap. It's not a huge stadium, and the fucking teams are like old school slap shot, like beat the shit out of each
Yeah.
other. Like
That's what the Hudson Valley Vipers were supposed to be. And just like I saw a couple of people commenting because they were over in like Newburgh somewhere at the, I don't know what the ice rink over in Newburgh is, but that's where they were. And then someone was like, yeah, their logo was pulled off the front of the building and this, that, and the other thing. And it's like, well, where the fuck did they go?
yeah,
And nobody knows. Their events on Ticketmaster were canceled.
wow, yeah. I mean, those like local ones and stuff like that are fun. But like, yeah, I remember going to. Yeah, I don't like watching it on TV. You have to
No.
be there. Like, I remember one of my old bosses was a Ranger season ticket holder.
Yeah.
And the rule is that there was like a whole row. We used to call it sales row. It was all the offices of, all the salespeople. The trick was you couldn't leave at 5. You had to wait till like 5:05, 5:10, hang out a little bit because if the owner, he always had season tickets. If he wasn't going, he would just walk down sales row. And if you were in your office, he'd be like, "Oh, Greg, yeah, I can't go to the game here. Here's 2 free tickets. Here's your parking voucher. They're playing the fucking Capitals or whatever the hell it was." And I would call my sister because she worked in the city. And I was like, yo, meet me at fucking MSG. We're going to a Ranger game. And we would go. And he had great fucking seats. It was awesome. We used to go I must have went to like 10 fucking Ranger games. It was great.
Yeah, I mean, I caught a game. I think I took Anastasia to a concert down in fucking Jersey somewhere, probably the Prudential Center. But behind it, attached to it, is like this like little ice rink where like not even minor league. It was like high school kids playing hockey, and I was like, all right, I'll just go sit in there and watch a game and just chill. And it was just so entertaining. I know Harvey School.
Yeah.
Katona has a hockey team, but like I'm not gonna fucking show up at some just random high school game and be like, I'm here to watch your kids play hockey.
Yeah.
So fucking creepy.
You'd pull up in your white van.
I'll be like 2 security guards going, excuse me, sir, which one's your kid? And I go, none of them?
I'm just a big fan.
None yet.
Yeah. No, but yeah, we'll definitely go to a whale game. That would be fun. As far as like what I did this week, I mean, yeah, I just I
Jerked off. You jerked off. That's all you did.
I think that's with age too. Oh, we were talking about how like now that I'm in my 50s, I really don't give a fuck like the way I look. Like I went to, I think it was Sunday morning. This morning was it? No, it was yesterday. Anyway, it doesn't make a difference. But like I was like, man, you know what I want? I want a fucking Bialy. I want like a fucking Bialy. Yeah. I want a fucking egg sandwich. And there's a couple of great bagel joints like right near my house.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, all right, what does anybody want? I'm dressed in fucking a tank top, this jacket, fucking Yoda pants, baby Yoda pants, fucking my Vans. My hair is out to here, and they're just like, you're going to go out? Like, I was like, I don't give... Who am I impressing? I don't fucking care.
Dude, I went to the movies today. I know how the kids feel. Like, I went to the movies today. I was wearing my fucking pajamas.
I know. PJ all day. Dude. That's what we say in our house. PJ all day.
Oh, and the people in the fucking back row with me would not shut the fuck up.
Oh, really?
People to that side wouldn't shut up. The people to that side wouldn't shut up. And the people in front of me were on their phones the whole time. So it was like, every time it's like that blast of fucking phone light. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And every time they did, I went, Jesus Christ.
What is with the fucking movie theater etiquette with these people? everybody is in their own. I mean, we don't want to get fucking crit, but like, everybody with their phones, it's just like everybody's in their own fucking bubble.
Yep.
Like when you're driving through a parking lot, like people are just walking, like,
Yeah.
And I always do the same thing. I always go, person in a big fucking car that's gonna kill you. Could you fucking move? They're all just like,
Nope.
I'm just walking through the parking lot. You're gonna wait for me to walk through. And it's just like, I mean, we grew up in that. We sound
Mommy
like fucking. We're like, grew in the 70s, or when I was living in Brooklyn, it was like you had to look both ways and fucking run across the street.
One time I didn't look both ways. I got fucking hit by a car.
Me
sent
too.
Like 20 feet. Literally got knocked. I've told this story on the podcast before. I literally got knocked out of my shoes.
Oh my God, yeah.
I went through the air. My shoes were still on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, same thing with me. I was riding my bike into town, and I didn't look. I just went this way, and just black.
Oh.
And I woke up. He hit me. I flew on his car, smashed his windshield, rolled off, and I just woke up like on the pavement. And they're like, "Put his head up, and I'm like, I literally jumped up in the air and was like walking, like, what the fuck just happened?
What fucking movie did I ever? The George Clooney, Brad Pitt one, the Wolves.
Oh, did you watch that?
I didn't watch the whole thing. It just got real fucking tired about 45 minutes out we're in, but. There's that scene where the kid gets fucking hit by the car, goes up in the air, flips, lands on his feet, and is like, stands there for a second, is like, holy shit, I can't believe that just happened. And then starts running.
Yeah. You get that adrenaline pump. But yeah, for me, it wasn't really that much going on. I mean, we did have a triple date at my house.
Ooh.
It was very, very nice, man. It's so funny because I was saying to Manal, I was like,
wait, not that kind of triple date.
No,
not a
it wasn't not Plato's Retreat. A triple. It was
I triple dog date you.
Yeah, it was Manal and I, and it was Zoe and her girlfriend, and Violet and her boyfriend Christian, and we all went out to the Pottery Factory.
Ooh.
And I painted myself a little house. It's I'll tell you, dude. Go into the Pottery make fun of me all you want.
The Pottery Factory.
There's one in Mount Kisco. And there's
too far
one,
for me to go.
and there's one in Danbury. I'm sure there's one around here. They're everywhere. But you go, you pick out what you want to paint. You can do a mug or a plate, or they have fucking huge ass dragons and all kinds. But it gets expensive. But you just sit down and you pick out your paints, and it's very soothing. You just kind of sit there like, I'm just painting my little gnome house. I built this like a little gnome house I can put my incense cones in there so the smoke comes out of the chimney, and I'm just painting it. And I'm like, I think I'll do green over here, and maybe it's very Bob Ross. It's
make my windows brown.
Or you could do that, or you can actually make a candle.
Ooh.
You could chop up all the wax and you put it all in this big thing, and they make a huge candle. It's very cool. But anyway, we did that, and then we went to the diner. It was funny because I was saying to Manala, I was like, it feels weird that I'm like in my 50s and I feel like a parent, like an adult, because I actually took a bunch of people to a restaurant and to that, and we paid for everything, but because thank God that we still have our mothers, but you go out with your mother, or your parents always pay for it, or they always, you try to say, oh, I'll pay.
No.
They got it. So it was like the first time I was like, wait, I'm the fucking parent. Like, my kids are 16 and 18, and I'm like, wow, I'm actually taking them all out to a nice meal, and it was expensive, but we could afford it, so it was it was a good time.
I'm going.
Yeah, I got the Mimi Chooch is still at large. I think she's finally going down to Florida in a week or so.
Get out, lady, get out.
But I was thinking about taking her down there myself, only because when they get down there,
right,
it's like fucking they can't figure out the cable. Like they can't. Like I get calls. We can't get onto Hulu, and I want to watch, or like, do we have Paramount Plus? I want to watch the Tulsa King, and you're like, oh my God, and they can't figure it out, and so they FaceTime me, and they're trying to do this, and I'm doing passwords, and I'm like, and Loretta, she's down there already. She was like, why don't you just fucking pay for Greg to fly down to and set up all the TV stuff and then come back. I'm like, it's not a bad idea.
Dude,
But
I'm flying down to Myrtle Beach, so I'm leaving on Sunday, so we won't have a show that day. Was it Sunday, February 16th, I think it is?
that's all right.
And then coming back on Thursday. But my round trip flight is $155 round trip.
Yeah. It's like the
Nothing.
stock market.
It's
You gotta,
it is literally cheaper than driving between
Oh.
gas and tolls.
Of course. Yeah, definitely. So, so that's pretty much it. I think it's about time to hit the old newsaroo.
That thing. I
Yeah.
don't have much news.
Nah.
Hey, John,
Johnny,
you want to
got
hit
any
snooze?
But yes, we want to give big love out to all those people in LA with the fires going on there. It's a little rough, man. It's I do know like one or two people that are there. Oh shit.
Oh, what?
Oh. We know what song it is, God. Oh, God. Yeah, but it's fucking crazy, man. Like when you're out in the Southwest like that,
Yeah, no
it's
thanks.
just. I remember being on tour with the band, and we were like in the middle of nowhere, and there's just a fucking fire in the middle of the desert because
Yeah.
it's so dry, and some asshole fucking throws a butt out or
And
something.
you wouldn't think like just a cigarette. Like
Yeah. I mean,
people have died.
it's crazy, man. It's like you see those aerial shots of freaking LA. You're like, holy shit!
Oh, I
dude.
know.
LA is on fire.
Justin sent me like a list. First off, Mark Hamill's house is safe. Thank God. I wonder how much Star Wars memorabilia. That's my first thought when he's like, Mark Hamill's house burnt down. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's safe. I'm like, man, his house burns down. I wonder how much irreplaceable Star Wars memorabilia is in that house.
I hope it's not just sitting in his house.
Oh, come on. He's Mark Hamill. It's just sitting in his house. I won't give it to anyone else.
No, but like put it somewhere
Here's-
safe.
Carrie Elwes, Billy Crystal, Jeff Bridges, James Woods, Mel Gibson, Anna Faris, John Goodman, Paris Hilton, Anthony Hopkins, Kobe Smothers, Ricky Lake, Eugene Levy, Rosie O'Donnell, Miles Teller. That's just a couple.
Wow.
All lost their houses.
That's
Kevin Smith, safe.
Yes, I saw that.
Big,
It was like,
Big Kev is safe, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here. Big Kev is safe. His house is made it through the fires. I said to Justin, everybody's like the fucking conspiracy theories that it's like
it's the drones.
that they're burning it down and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, yeah, how else are they going to gentrify LA?
Oh, Jesus. Now, I mean, even that, everybody thinks about the celebrities too, but there's just regular I know at least two people. I wonder if Mr. Lovi is safe. Is he in that area?
I don't know. No, he's in isn't he in the San Diego area?
Yeah, I think
I have friends who live in LA. They've all been like marking themselves safe and shit
Yeah.
on Facebook.
like Terra Nova marked
Tommy.
himself safe.
Yeah, my friend Tom. Howie.
My friend Joel, it's like his third apartment. He's like, this is my third fucking apartment that burned down.
Yeah, my
You
friend
know?
Allie, whose husband is one of the writers on the TV show Shogun, just won all the awards.
All the awards. Yeah.
so-
what about the Pearl? Is the Pearl safe?
I don't.
Let us know. Let us know, everybody.
Yeah,
but yeah, what do
Perlman, you safe, Jeffy?
Yeah, let us know, buddy.
You know who's not safe?
Who dat?
Me. That's why I got 4 kids. No.
What do we got, man?
We
What
got,
do
well, we got, I don't know how, Balin Scullen in
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka has been recast. What the fuck is that guy's name? The one who plays the Hound on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, dude,
that's Taylor Ham. No, his name is not Taylor Ham.
Ham Jam. What the fuck is that? Yikes. Yeah, no, well, we did talk about how Ahsoka is getting a season 2.
the fuck
And
This is Sandor Clegane, played
Sandor
by
Clegane.
What is it? Rory McCann.
Yeah, they've been showing pictures. Look, there's one on the top there. That's him, the both of them. So it's like,
Yeah.
And apparently he was really good friends with Ray Stevenson. So
Yeah.
it's kind of cool, and they do look very similar.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it, man. There are certain. It's unfortunate, but
Yeah.
it's really funny how and we'll talk about it. Well, why are we burying the lead? There's a rumor out that they're looking to
Recast.
T'Challa.
I'm available.
I am too.
I don't know how much of a Black Panther I would be,
Get that man a shield.
but
It's my favorite line. He's like, get that man a shield.
But I'm willing to do give me a back
Back in the day.
Back in the days when I was younger.
I'm willing to pull a Soul Man.
God. He never
Tropic
recovered.
Thunder.
I'm a dude disguised as another dude. Fuck it. Only Robert Downey Jr.
Only
can get
Robert
away with
Downey.
that.
Well, I don't even think he could get away with that today.
I know. That's
But yeah,
crazy.
I mean, I don't know how they're gonna do that. They killed him. So are they just gonna? They're not recasting T'Challa. They're recasting Black Panther.
Maybe.
Like, and you brought up
because
Fast,
comics.
Yeah, it could be a Black Panther from an alternate universe
Yeah, they could pull the multiverse thing, which,
because
is
their easy way out of everything.
of course.
But I like your idea. You said about like fast forwarding and it being like his son,
Yeah.
who we saw at the end of that other movie.
Yeah, I mean, but the tricky thing is then you have the other characters that have to. Well, I mean,
We'll see how it goes after we see the new Captain America movie. Because fucking who knows?
yeah,
I saw the posters at the mall when I went to the movies today, and I was like, "Ooh, I hope the movie's half as good as the posters look."
I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm
Harrison Ford.
But that's what I was saying. Like certain characters, like when Boseman died, it was everybody's like, "Oh, he's irreplaceable." Like these characters, especially. I mean, how many Spider-Man have we had?
Yeah.
How many Batman have we had?
You don't let an actor die and go, "Well, that actor who played him's dead, so we can never do that role again."
We slipped a Don Cheadle in there, and then all of a sudden nobody fucking blinked an eye. And same thing with
Thunderbolt Ross.
Thunderbolt Ross, like William Hurt died, and they just put Harrison
Ford.
because
Harrison Ford.
it's Harrison Ford.
What
Get
are you
off
talking
my
about? What are
plane.
you talking about, kid?
I love fucking Harrison.
He
Ford.
calls everybody. I feel like he calls everybody kid. Shut up, kid.
Yeah, and he's still with freaking what's her face? Oh God, Ally McBeal.
Bullet.
You know,
Come on, you disappointed me on that one.
What?
I'm
Bullet.
Bullet.
Oh,
Bike. Bullet. That movie regarding Henry that he was in, and
Oh.
we went to go see it, and the kid's got the scar on their knee, and he sees the scar, and the kid's like, bike, and then he touches his head, and we're in the theater, and I just go, bullet. Because he had gotten shot in the head and had forgotten, had amnesia. He forgot about the fucking secretary he was banging and was going to leave his wife for and all that shit.
Old Puddinhead.
Old Puddinhead. Regarding Henry Puddinhead.
Get off my plane.
Oh, God, I don't have time for this shit.
Oh, I fucking love Harrison
I love
Ford.
Harrison Ford.
Especially in Shrinking too. Oh my God.
I haven't watched it. I've never watched it.
How
How do you watch it? You don't have Apple TV.
I do have Apple TV.
Oh, so you finally got yourself in there.
The Chooch has it.
Okay, well, you better be watching
the
fucking
only one
Silo.
that she has.
Silo is so fucking good.
I'm getting down on side. I got to
got a
get down on
hard on
some
for
of
that
that
shit.
stuff. It's one of those streaming channels that I fucking forget. I'm like, Apple TV, they got a ton of shit that I've never seen.
Dude, honestly, some of my favorite shit on TV right now, and we're not even paid. Not like fucking Manscaped that I just shaved my face with because ball safe technology, my ass.
Seriously, that's why the title is shaded. I mean, we were talking about mine just freaking. The reason why mine's starting to look like this is because freaking.
I challenge anybody out there to tell me they've shaved their balls with a Manscaped and haven't fucking cut themselves with that thing. I do better with a fucking razor on my nutsack
Dude,
than with a Manscaped.
There is nothing better. They use the old Venus flytrap.
That's right.
Women.
Gotta get the ladies' razors.
Yeah.
Pay the pink tax.
Exactly. You got to do the fucking lady razors because, their legs are smooth, and you're like, well, I guess so. What do I sound like Harrison Ford all of a sudden?
Their legs are smooth.
John Alex, I got to shave my balls. Hold on a second.
Okay,
I want that thing looking like a goddamn Purdue chicken.
Jesus Christ.
The little fucking popper. That's my cock.
Wow. Anyway, I don't even know how we got there.
Yeah, but
What were we talking about?
Well, we were talking about freaking pubic hair before we got on mic.
No. Well, no, yeah. Well, I don't even know what we were just talking about. We went from T'Challa to fucking shaving your balls
toilet paper on the tongue. Who knows what's going on?
to floss in your teeth.
Anyway.
Great, man, I can floss my teeth at the same time. Anyway, are we done with the fucking news? Can we just move on?
Yeah, let's go with the old.
Now, hold on there 1 second here, young fella. I was thinking about maybe the two of us get down in the old pickup truck corner and hit one of them movie places where we can go sit down and eat a tub of popcorn and check out some preview.
a bucket of his diarrhea.
That is so right. That is so right, Gregory.
Well, there was a couple of trailers that came out that were pretty interesting.
Last of Us Season 2,
Yeah,
which I guess is coming in April.
Yeah, they finally they put out a date for it. So,
yeah.
I mean, the trailer, they put out another trailer. It wasn't exactly, they didn't.
It's one of those fucking, like, bam, bam, bam. I call it fucking machine gun trailer. Where
Yeah.
it's like, scene, 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 scene. It's not like a long, like, you know,
Yeah, it's supposed to.
trailer. Almost like a teaser.
Well, you do see Abby walking through with the freaking sirens going on. You're like, oh, she's going to find old dad.
She gonna kill somebody.
Yeah.
Nah, I forgot my gun. Let's go out and kill someone.
Yeah.
Kill somebody.
So, yeah, I'm really excited about that. We got Last of Us coming in April. Like, there was another Yellow Jackets.
Yes, I forgot to put that on the list because as we were saying, I was like, oh, there wasn't a fucking Yellow Jackets trailer. Then I'm like, oh,
That's
we should have eaten her first.
Yeah. This is where it's like, it's getting to the season where they're really getting
tell
into
us
the
what
cannibal
happened.
stuff. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. That comes out on Valentine's
I'm curious because
Day.
what is it? Who's the new person that's in this season?
Of Yellow Jackets?
Yeah, there's somebody new we haven't seen. The trailer fucking ends. It's with her standing on the road.
Yeah, I can't,
What the fuck wasn't she the one $1 Million Baby?
could be. Yeah, I don't remember that part.
I'm gonna look it up.
It was one of those things where I was like, oh shit, yeah, it's coming out like next month, man. So I'm excited about that. Other than that, there was another trailer that came out. Is it Blumhouse? Fucking Hard Eyes?
Yeah, Hard Eyes. It's another one of those fucking cheesy killers, the gimmicky killer.
Yeah, you know what I heard actually?
What did you hear, Gregory? Tell me.
You know what I heard actually? That Peter Pan one in the Poonaverse.
Yeah.
It's actually really good.
Oh, good.
Somebody was saying, I just watched a review for it. It was like, I forget what it's called. It's based on Peter Pan Neverland one, and like
Yeah,
one of my horror review guys was like, no, guys, seriously, this is actually a really good slasher movie. You're like, okay, cool. Yeah, as far as like season 3,
I'm trying to find it. There was like fucking somebody who's in season 3. And like at the end of the trailer, she's just standing there. We'll have to figure it out afterwards. I'm not going to waste time.
yeah, it's
here with
probably
this shit.
It's probably somebody like you forget when they do a really good job as like a back and forth, you know, between the
Right.
It doesn't really throw you off that much, but then like when you see the adult Yellow Jackets, you're like, wait a second, who is that? Was just the one from when they were kids. But yeah, there's some really good shows that are coming back, which I'm
Yeah.
excited about. Other than that, like I said, Hard Eyes. Yeah, this looks like a fucking. We have a Valentine's Day one. That's My Bloody Valentine. All right.
Yeah,
That's the one.
But I mean, I feel like they're getting addicted to this. We have to have like a killer,
They
a person that can be like the killer and everything. The next Jason, the next Freddy, the next, you know,
Well,
Mike Myers, the next whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think especially since Terrifier's been doing so well with Art the Clown, we finally have like a new horror icon.
Yeah.
So they're just like throwing. It's
Let's find
typical.
another horror icon.
And look, I'm a huge horror guy, right? I love all horror movies, but like,
Sure.
they do a lot, especially the Blumhouses, and you know, not so much the A24s, but they do a lot of the turn and burns where it's just
Fart
like
eyes.
fart eyes.
He thought it was fart eye about getting pink eye.
Yeah, they should have done that instead of the heart eye emojis. They should have just put the shit emojis on there and call it fart eyes. Patent that shit. But yeah, I mean,
Copy patent.
there's not really. Trying to think, there was another horror trailer that's coming out that looked really good. Companion, was it? Yeah, Companion is another one that's it's an A24 jam, I think, but it's got
I don't know.
it's got Huey from fucking there it is, Companion. It's
Where?
the pink one there.
Oh, dude, I didn't even see that. Oh,
Yeah, it's Sophie Thatcher,
Oh,
Jack Quaid. It
isn't
looks,
that where she's like the sex doll who
she's
goes
like
crazy?
Yeah, that like he's fucking controlling her, and then she kind of takes
And that's
part of
that's
it.
Jack Quaid, who's also in that other horror, Novocaine.
He's in Novocaine. Yes, that looks
he's
really
fucking-
good.
He's fucking winning right now. That
Yeah,
guy.
he's got the boys, obviously.
Novocaine, Companion.
He was in Scream 5. Was he in Scream 5? Yeah, Scream
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, this
Spoiler
looks
alert,
good.
he was,
Companion does look good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that one too. So there's some good horror movies and TV shows coming up. So
Yeah.
But other than that, really wasn't that many of the trailers. Now, do you want to do movies or TV?
Well, let's go movies because I went to the movies today and
Yeah.
saw 2 different movies.
Oh my goodness,
that's
it was
a lot of 2s.
That's a double feature.
It is.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
The only thing I had was a tub of popcorn
Oh yeah,
and a DP.
DP.
I had some DP. No, not that kind of DP, you perverts. I'm talking about Diet Pepsi.
Fucking Pepsi blows. DC all the way.
Well, they don't have...
What? No way.
Fuck's sake.
I like a diet. What's your favorite diet soda?
I-
Call us now. 800, go fuck yourself.
Diet Dr. Thunder.
Ooh, Dr. Thunder.
I did a double feature. First movie, Better Man.
Better man.
Dude, this movie could have just been a whole made-up story. It's the Robbie Williams story. Robbie Williams, who was in Take That,
Yep.
the boy band in England back in the... I don't even know what the year timeline for this movie is, and I don't care.
I remember, I mean, he's gone on from the boy bands too. I think he's more popular in Europe.
Well, yeah, but I don't know how far back in time this whole thing starts out. Like,
okay.
When was he? When was Take That an actual boy band? I don't even know them. But it's all about him. It's the one. We talked about the trailer where it's played by a chimpanzee, but it's all CGI. And let me just start with, like, first off, the whole him being a chimpanzee fucking works. You're
Okay.
not. I thought you'd be distracted by it. You're not. And the fucking CGI in this is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, really?
Like Planet of the Apes phenomenal. And these are the same people who brought you.
It does look very.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb. You heard it here first. When you hear this all over the fucking internet and people start saying this, I bet you that chimp, the Oh
Yes.
No chimp, is the older version of the Robbie Williams chimp because they look a lot alike.
They do look very.
But I don't care. It was such a good movie, and dude, I eventually had to stop
Really?
counting how many times that movie made me fucking cry.
Really?
Yeah, it was
I
an
mean,
emotional fucking roller coaster.
I do like this new trend now of people doing biopics, but they're like the one with Pharrell. He's like, I'm gonna do a Lego one,
Yeah.
or like Robbie Williams going like, I'm just gonna be a chimp.
It works because he was a fucking party animal, crazy, acted like a wild animal. That's what he was. And he doesn't shy away from it. He shows himself fucking doing tons of coke.
Oh my
shooting
God.
heroin in the bathroom, and his girlfriend leaves him, who left him to go marry Liam Gallagher and have kids with him.
No shit.
Yeah, I didn't know, like, his girlfriend, who he fucking, like, got famous with, she was in a boy band. I mean, a girl band. One of those, like, the
Very-
girl version of it.
Very popular back then.
Yeah.
Apparently, Take That. I was just looking it up. It's like looks like they were a big thing in the 90s.
Okay.
They're still going. They look like they have albums like 2023.
I feel like Robbie Williams is, like, our age.
Yeah.
But they got married. They not married. I think they got married. Yeah, they got married. She got pregnant, and her manager was like, "Look, that's great. Go have a kid, but you're out of the fucking band if you have a kid because you can't be pregnant." So her manager forced her to get a fucking abortion.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was a whole thing in the movie. But I like the way they show how, like, Take That goes from being like this boy band that that's this guy created and takes out to gay clubs to, like, their stardom. But they do it by playing a song and just showing them in their different images for the band, just doing different things.
Okay.
They fast forward. I don't have to fucking see all that because I don't need to. And you just see, like, the fucking downward spiral of him, like, doing drugs, drinking, fucking people, trying to make his dad happy, like, the whole thing. It's a great fucking movie. Honestly, I would just normally give it 4 stars.
Oh.
But I'm going 4.5 because I will rewatch this movie again. Guaranteed.
Wow,
When it
4.5
comes out on
pals.
streaming, I will fucking watch it. It's right up there with the Pharrell movie. It really is.
Wow. Okay.
If they don't win something for this movie, something's wrong, man. They got to win something.
Yeah, they
And
should.
like I said, it's the Greatest Showman people. The fucking, what's his name? Oh my god!
Lin Wen,
fucking
blah, blah, blah.
No, fucking Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman.
The Hugh Jackman movie where he plays fucking P.T. Barnum or whatever.
I love The Greatest Showman.
Well, same people did this movie, dude. And
Really?
so it's
Okay.
very much worth the watch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that Greatest Showman hasn't been on Broadway yet.
Yeah.
It probably will be
I
soon.
thought it was.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of out of the.
Did you watch any movies?
The only one I did is usual old streaming Sam here did a
Yeah.
late to the party. I finally watched A Quiet Place Day One. I got through about maybe half, 3/4 of the way.
So
And
you didn't get to see her find the pizza place.
no, I did. I
Okay.
did. At first,
I talked about this when I first saw it because I went to the theater. I think it was.
Yeah.
I talked about it on the show. I was like, "Fuck!" I just the whole time I was just so angry with the movie.
it got me.
They can climb in the fountain and actually talk to each other, and the monsters don't hear them.
Well, that was from.
Bullshit.
That was from the what? No way. No, they
That
in the first Quiet Place where they go behind the waterfall because I guess the sound of the water they can't
Yeah.
hear or something.
that's a waterfall, not a fucking fountain in the middle of a park.
I didn't really have a problem with that part. The problem that I had was, okay, so it was an interesting premise. Like she's, I guess, dying of something. I don't even
Cancer.
Cancer. I figured.
Cancer the asshole.
Yeah, something like that, butt cancer. But she, gets the wrong place, wrong time. Day one starts, all this shit, and she runs into fucking Eddie from Stranger Things.
Yep.
And first of all, the only problem I had was like, now that like we were talking about
The only
it being
problem.
one of the problems that I had
Yeah.
with it. First of all, like I said, I'm 50. Like I don't give a fuck. I also discovered in my 50s the beauty of a power nap. Like a
Yeah.
good. So it's like 3, maybe like 2 o'clock, 3, and I'm like, all right, I'll put this on. I was bored. I got nothing to watch. I'm like, I got to watch a movie for this fucking program. Whatever. Yeah, kind of. So I lay down and because there's no talking in it, I fucking passed out. I was asleep. First of all she does is like, I get it. She's dying, right? The world's going to shit. She's just like, I want my pizza. All right, bitch. Like, go get your pizza. Like, like people are, oh, it's a big deal. And then I guess, and it was funny because I fell asleep because nobody's talking in the movie. So you're just like, I'm closing my eyes. I wake up. I do see them at the pizza place. I guess she did get, Black Panther got a pizza.
Yeah.
But then I was like still kind of dozing off, or like they show the boats that are going off because obviously these fucking
Yeah.
killer things can't swim. Okay, whatever. That was in the second one too. Yeah,
Yeah, but again, this takes place before the second one, so
true. But at first that and the fucking cat, like Manal was like, the cat was the best part of the movie.
yeah.
This fucking cat survived how many fucking explosions and she found the cat, and then all of a sudden I wake up, fucking Eddie from Stranger Things jumps in the Hudson River with the fucking cat, and they take off, and I'm like, the fucking cat lived.
Yeah.
That goddamn cat. That was a fucking resilient fucking cat.
Fuck your pizza, you get a
Bloody damn it!
That's right.
I mean, look, I'm always down for a good fucking slice of Ray's Famous, but Jesus Christ, man.
I think when I watched that, I think I was being generous and gave it 2 pals.
Yeah, I'd give it 2 at most. It was, which is a shame because I do like the first one, and even the second one wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't all bad either, but like
They were filmed around here.
yeah, and it was like A Quiet Place Day One. We're like, all right, well, did we get that in the second one? Kind of. I mean, it's like a Cloverfield kind
Yeah.
of situation where you can make a million of them. Like, oh, like the zombie movies. Like, oh, what's going on in New York? What's going on in Philadelphia? What's going on here? But
Yeah, that whatever.
we know what happened. That on the second fucking Quiet Place Part 2, they show the whole when it started.
Yep.
Things came out from the sky. So I
I
was
don't
like,
think that-
okay, so
well-
they're in New York.
Yeah, but we're doing a Cloverfield. We're going to give you one person's perspective of what happened.
Okay.
Look, the other movie I saw,
Yeah.
I'm not even going to give it a pal rating because I feel like these kind of movies you can't. You either watch them for what they are or you don't.
You gave it a.
Yeah. Den of Thieves Pantera. It's not Den of Thieves 2, I don't think. I think it's just Den of Thieves Pantera. With dude, okay, look, it's a fucking heist film.
It's a tribute to Dime. Dime and Vinny.
It's a heist film with car chases and gunfights and fist fights and all that other bullshit.
Gerard Butler.
And Gerard Butler with very obviously heavily dyed hair.
That crazy Scotsman.
Dude,
is he
his
Scottish
hair-
or Irish? I forget.
I don't fucking know. His hair is so fucking dyed. He looks like fucking Tony Soy Sauce. All right. It's like, hold on, we gotta film this scene. Let me dunk my head in some soy sauce and flip it back. All right, I'm ready to go.
Tony Soy Sauce.
He looks like fucking
that is gonna
Rudy
be one of my
Giuliani melting on national TV
Old
where the
fucking-
soy sauce runs out of his hair.
old fucking gravy head.
I mean, it's what's his name's kid too. It's what Ice Cube's kid.
I'm sorry, that's gonna be one of my new fucking gamer names, Tony
What?
Soy Sauce. It's gonna be fucking as racist as hell Asian.
Tony Soy Sauce was the guy that fucking works at the bank who does the mortgages. It's like he's one of these guys who, like, you can totally see that he's got hair transplants and he does like the hair spray.
The plugs, yeah, all that.
He's got the plugs, he's got the dye, and he's got that like spray in to fill in hair.
The
thing.
fucking Just for Men guys.
He's
you're
got the
not
fucking
fooling-
trifecta going.
You're not fooling anybody.
And he's
Just
got that,
let it
like-
go, Santa.
You know,
all
when
right?
you got like that really old person pale skin that's like fucking tissue paper. He's got that pale tissue paper skin and fucking jet black hair. It's like, dude, come on.
You're not fooling anybody. Come
No.
on, pal. Let it go
No.
gray.
But yeah, Ice Cube's
What?
kid's in it, and like they made some there was some line in the movie. Oh, Gerard Butler, when they're like testing him to see if he's really on their side, they're like, I fucking hate the UN. I fucking hate this. And then Gerard Butler's character's like, fuck the police. And then Ice Cube's kid looks and goes, what? And I laughed hysterically. Not a fucking peep at it. Anybody else in there? I was like, do you not get that reference of him going fuck the police with Ice Cube's kid right there going like, hey, hold on, that's my dad.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, I mean, he does look surprisingly just like his dad.
Well,
Because
that's
like
why
when
he
I
played
saw
him in the movie. He played him in the
Straight Outta Compton, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking uncanny.
He's good though, dude. He's good.
He's good.
I don't know if he pulled off believable, like speaking multiple languages in this movie. You know when you watch an actor in a movie and they're speaking multiple languages and you're like, dude, I'm not fucking buying it from that guy. Like, you know.
He was one of the better parts of fucking Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in that too.
Yep.
So, yeah, Den of Thieves 2.
So
Pantera.
that's all I got movies wise.
Yeah, it was kind of light on the movies. Like I said,
I was more of a TV this week though. I was
yeah.
tons of fucking TV up the badoo.
there was a lot of TV. Some stuff finished, some is still going.
We're getting what, 2 more Skeleton Crew? Or what?
Yeah. I think we decided. We decided.
gonna be
like,
8 episodes.
we told fucking Lucasfilm 8.
8, and I think this was episode 6.
Yeah, so we're going to get the penultimate episode. And then,
Just when I'm wondering, like, where are they going with this? Can we just talk about it? Because
Absolutely.
when that thing opens up, because, you know, the representative or the ambassador is here.
Yeah.
It kind of, now, got to get the timeline. It's Old Republic,
Yes.
then High Republic, then New Republic.
I don't
We'll
know.
look it up in a second. I'm
we'll
pretty
look
sure
at
that's
the
where it goes
timeline.
because I feel like at Atten, I think a couple of the YouTube channels I listen to, I get frustrated with because at Atten has been fucking. It was the Old Republic when it was just the Republic. That's why I say that.
Yeah.
It was the mint for the credits. Now, nobody has been there in so fucking long that the launch pad has grass and dirt grown over it. at
Oh,
this
yeah.
point.
And
Nobody knows about it. Like that guy, everybody's like, "What the fuck is happening? What's opening up here?"
Yeah, and then they go down to that thing, and the freaking mint is like packed with those and freaking.
1,139, which is one more than 1,138 or THX 1138.
That old gag.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jude Law, man, what a fucking prick in this.
Oh, my God.
He's playing an excellent, and he's handling the lightsaber. You're like,
I'm wondering what his story is going to be. I can't wait to get his backstory. Like,
yeah, I don't.
someone said I heard some theories that he was one of like the children who survived the attacks.
So many of them.
Oh, yeah.
They wiped out all the
They wiped out
Jedi
all the
except
Jedi.
these 36 people.
He killed all the children except for these 38 children.
Yeah. We have that old theory, if you go back to one of our old episodes, that maybe he was the one taking a shit.
He was the one taking a shit. Okay.
Either-
Or maybe he was the one escorting the kid to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, you never know.
I escorted that child to the bathroom. I was diddling him in the bathroom.
Yeah, poor Lucas. I mean, poor George Lucas. He's like, I told you.
He wasn't potty trained. I swear to God, these Jedi kids got to be potty trained. I was in the fact that kid was not potty trained is why he lived, because he had to go in there and help that kid wipe.
Yeah, you never know.
Goddamn, you can handle a lightsaber, but you can't wipe your own ass. Goddamn kid.
Come on, it's the goddamn Jedi. They don't have a tushy at this point. I mean, they should.
Let me just force pull the poop off your ass. How do you wipe with the force? I force wipe. Ooh.
What are the things they teach you? Force wipe. What do you think, Palps? Palps, do you fucking tushy? I think you should.
No, you don't need a tushy when you can force wipe.
I use all kinds of. I don't use contraceptives.
Ray.
I don't use dude wipes. I wipe my ass like a fucking savage.
My granddaughter Ray. She's a Palpatine.
I wipe my ass with a goddamn lightsaber.
Anyway, I sent you the thing about that show, American Primeval. Did you start watching it?
I did.
It is fucking off the hook.
And that you could definitely tell it's the same people who did The Revenant.
Yes,
because it's very
wilderness,
very dirty, very old wilderness. Yeah, like violent as shit.
Do we have any news as to whether or not they're going to do a season 2? Because a lot of times these shows come, and the initial response generates like, okay, we're greenlighting a season 2 right away. Now, I don't know if they have.
I think they have it listed as a limited series.
Okay, because the end of it leaves it open that like something else can happen.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
I only
they could quite possibly make a sequel series, like
I'm sure they will if it's popular.
So-
I think it is number 1 on the Netflix top 10. Which
What do you think of it?
I like it. Very violent. Very.
How far have you gotten?
I got an episode and a half.
Okay.
And it was funny because I got about halfway through the second episode and I was like, you know what? I really want to play Red Dead Redemption.
Jesus Christ.
I want to scalp some of my own people.
I want to do this myself.
Yeah, but it's very, it's got the.
You know it's a matter of time before somebody remakes the fucking movie, the show on Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, they have to.
American Primeval. All Red Dead Redemption edition.
Yeah. But it was wild to see like that time period of like, they shot it in like the first episode where they just show them building the railroad. Like you can imagine, it's just like, and it was weird that like they already had like names of like, St. Louis, Boston, Philadelphia. And you're like, wow, okay. But they're literally building a railroad like they don't even know where the fuck they're going.
All I know is if I was somehow magically transported to the Old West,
I would die in 5
I would
seconds.
not be living anywhere but in a like city area.
No.
I would take my chances with fucking, I don't know, disease and shit like that in a city over, fucking the insanity of the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, I mean,
And the fucking Mormons. Dude, you haven't gotten to the guy from fucking Sons of Anarchy.
oh
It's
yeah,
like-
no, Tig is in that.
Yeah. But
I'm sure he does some wild shit.
you're only in
but-
the first, I finished it. You're in the first episode and a half, and it gets fucking pretty interesting.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy how they talk about like there's the Mormons and there's the American Army. Then there's the
Natives.
Indians. We kept saying like every time the arrows were shooting off, I'm like Indians.
When the fucking lady gets the arrow in the back of her head that pops out the front.
Oh, Virgil's back from Manchester.
Manchester.
Best viewers on
England.
Streamboo. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
But yeah, dude, it was first. I mean, at first I'm like, I don't know if I could stick with it just because the main woman character is so fucking
She
annoying.
is so fucking annoying. I feel like everything I see her in, she's that annoying.
Really?
I think she's just got that fucking like punchable face.
She's a fucking chooch.
She's just got lemon face. She's got lemon face like she's been sucking on a lemon peel.
Like she's been sniffing a fart her whole life. Like it's just, yeah, you're just like, I don't know, like anybody that and she's going up to these guys like, I need to find my husband. I need to get to my husband. It's like, dude, does he shoot fireworks out of his dick? Because like you're traveling all this way. My ex-wife was a crack addict, but boy, she was hot in the sack.
Right.
Well, that's good
Thanks,
to know.
Virgil.
That's fine.
Whatever.
Yeah, let him talk about his ex-wife in the sack.
That's right. We take no responsibility for what Virgil has to say.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with watching a little Ghetto Confessions.
That's
I mean,
right.
come on.
Look, I don't want to spoil it for you.
Don't spoil it.
I'm not going to spoil what happens. I wonder if you're going to feel the same way I do. I likened it because I finished it. And it was so good right off the bat. And there's so much like craziness and like really, I feel like it really gives you a feel of what it was like.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Just like that one settlement where they just hang the guy and the guy's been hanging there the whole time.
But you don't get, I feel like I didn't get the payoff I really wanted. I equated it to like getting a really great BJ, but not being allowed to finish.
I don't know.
And
Sometimes I just aim for Palp's face.
Oh, Palps! Well,
I'm a swallower.
oh my God.
But yeah, no, I want to see where it goes. Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, freaking brutal as hell.
Yeah.
So
Very much so.
yeah, and you know, I like the whole dynamic of it. It's just like all those different factions that are just kind of like that one. There's that one scene where the Indians freaking capture all the Mormon women and they just start slitting their throats, and then the last one just like puts her neck up, like, go ahead, and they're like, we'll let you live.
Yeah, what's her name? Abinal.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was crazy. That's about as far as I got to that part. But yeah, really brutal. Like, I want to know why. Well, they do. They do. I mean, come on, there, Pedro.
How will you explain that?
They
Please
did.
do.
They did explain as far as like this. I mean, the woman, Virgil. This woman.
God damn it, Virgil! Just
And
go
her
back to
son,
making your root
I guess
beer.
apparently she killed somebody and she's on the run, so they got all those people chasing
you
after
do
her.
kind of find out what happened. I mean, you don't get the full story, but it implied like, "Hey, I had to do it. This is what happened,"
Yeah.
kind of thing.
So she had a reason for it.
Yeah.
But it's, she doesn't seem much like, but yeah, I mean, I'm going to get through it because I was enjoying it. Just that one woman, I was just like, God damn it, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm surprised nobody took a fucking bullet to her head.
Virgil,
right in the beginning.
Virgil, you should work on your aim then.
Yeah.
Another show I watched, our boy Noah Wiley's back. Did you watch ER?
Oh yeah, I watched
Fucking
ER.
his new show. I think it's on Max. You got the Max.
Yeah, it is on Max Pitt.
It was. Did you watch it?
No, but it does. I remember we did watch the trailer for it.
It's like a more gritty ER. It's
okay.
good. It's a good show, and they're doing it. They're doing one of those like episode 1 is 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and the next episode is 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
Oh, they're
So
doing
they're
like
doing
a
like
24.
15 hours. So it's 15 episodes, 15 hours, and they're doing it in real time.
Wow, 15 episodes too.
I think so.
Wow.
Well, they said it was going to be 15 hours, so and if they're doing it by the hour, unless they do like a gap where it's like they jump time because something happens, I don't know. But I'm really fucking liking it, and
I'll definitely check out Pitt because it's one of the things that pops up as soon as you pull up Max, and you're like, oh, okay, cool.
the only problem I have with it is like, dude, like his big hang up, it's like it all takes place on this day when like his mentor or whatever at the hospital died,
Okay.
and they're doing flashbacks back to COVID. And I'm just like, I'm fucking COVIDed out. Please, can we just move away from doing everything's got COVID?
Yeah. Well, it's something that's going to be around.
You know who didn't get COVID though?
who that?
Jerry Springer. He died after COVID. Did he die in 2023?
I was trying to figure out when he died.
He literally died like 2 years ago. That's it.
Yeah, he was.
I think that's how they made this fucking documentary, Jerry Springer Fights Camera Action, which bullshit that it's a fucking limited series because it's 2 episodes, 48 minutes.
Why?
Because I look, I said it before, I'm not even going to pretend like this is new that I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
I honestly do think it's because, we got a better shot at getting an award or recognition as a limited series than we do as a documentary.
Yeah, it's going to get lost in the sauce with all the
Yep.
documentaries that are out. So, yeah, I mean, Netflix is famous for that. But, yeah, I did watch the Jerry Springer one. That one guy who basically transformed Jerry into what he was.
Oh, God.
It was pretty wild because he was, politician. I do want to... Yet it was another one I fell asleep through.
Well, I remember like the whole thing, the guy who came on because he married his fucking horse.
Yes.
And he's making out with the horse on the stage. And then the woman who like was in a love triangle and the boyfriend was this German guy and then he came back and she thought she was going to get him back and then he fucking murdered her.
Yeah.
I can't whole fucking...
And I can't figure out. I mean, maybe I'll have to. I do want to watch the second episode because I did watch the first and then went in the second. Then I took a fucking power nap.
As you will.
Yeah, it was. I think it was something where I was watching it late. But anyway, like I do feel like Jerry was kind of like he really wanted to be legit, and this one the one guy who's smoking the cigar, I forget his name.
Yeah.
The guy who kind of
The
basically
guy who
made-
basically worked for Weekly World News.
yes,
Making
and-
up headlines.
Yeah, and he was just like, let's make this outrageous
Yeah.
show that, and you could always tell that Jerry was just kind of uncomfortable. He's just like, but then he kind of played into it too.
Yeah. Well, because he liked the money.
Yeah, of course. Why not? If you're, they had him where he was trying to do his Donahue shit.
Yep.
And it
Nobody
wasn't
wanted to
working.
watch
They
it.
put him on the 2 a.m.
Yep.
And then they were like, fuck it, we're on at 2 a.m. Let's just do the most ridiculous shit. Like,
Let's see
I
what we
remember
can get away with it at 2 a.m.
Yeah, talking about
Back in the days when I was young.
they freaking, back when you were a kid, like, the stuff that was on at like 2 a.m. was like Glow.
Yeah.
Shit like that. We're like, God damn, they're getting away with this. Yeah, because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Nobody's watching.
Who the hell is watching this?
There's
yeah,
no kids
so-
up. If there's kids up at 2 a.m. and they're watching this, their parents are neglectful, not us.
Yeah.
So,
Case in point, I watched Glow.
It was all right. I had completely forgotten about Jerry and the fucking hookers.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. But then I thought about it. I was like, no, I remembered. I remember just going like, who gives a fuck? It's Jerry Springer. Like, who cares?
Yeah. I mean, it
Not
just.
the president.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Seriously. Like, people can make too much shit for that. It's like, but anyway, yeah, I'll probably end up watching the rest of it. The only thing else I want to say about TV is I did, Creature Commandos did finish.
Yeah.
You really got to get on that.
No.
It was, the ending was, first of all, we talked about it last week, like every episode, this last finale one is based on the, I think her name was Nina or something, the girl with the like the frog lady or something like that. She has like the
Yeah.
They do her backstory. Another freaking tragic freaking story. I won't spoil it. What happens at the end?
God.
But they're already doing a season 2. So yeah.
Of course they are.
But it was like the thing with the whole series was the backstories were great. The main story was kind of like So hopefully with this, they did the first season. Everybody's got a backstory. Now they can kind of move forward with a really good story.
Right.
So yeah, I highly recommend Creature Commandos, and that was really the only other thing that
I don't have any other TV I want to talk about.
Yeah, so it's about time we go. Yeah,
Come on, bro. I'm not going to play your Robbie Williams. Don't worry. Although he's got me shaking my moneymaker.
I'm telling you.
Dude, you're gonna when you see that movie, you can be like, oh, I think I might listen to a little bit of his stuff. It's kind of catchy.
Yeah. I like I said, I have heard of his. I've heard his name. I just couldn't pick a song if you tried to, but he is a talented motherfucker. So anyway, as
So
far
are
as the
you.
music well, thank you. As far as the
Let me just get under the table right now.
as far as the music stuff goes, actually this week there was a lot of stuff that came out that I was like, either the algorithm is working, or it just seemed like there was a lot of cool stuff that I came across. So first off, the 2025 playlist is now live. So
Nice. I gotta find it on here.
yeah, I'm gonna post it. If you do have a project you're working on, new music, you're local, you want to put your music on there, or if you're a fan of a band,
But don't put whole albums, please.
no, one song, okay? Just give us Give us that, when you pull up this little bit, I just freaking blew the Spotify, the top 5. Give me that top 5, baby. Not even 5 songs. I want fucking the best song. Give me your best. Hit me with your best shot, as they would say.
Sorry.
So just going through here pretty quick. It was funny though that I did put a George Harrison song on it just because. Last week's episode, go listen to it. Old Puddinhead. But there were a couple of bands that we've talked about in the past, but then there were some that I kind of discovered. One of them, we talked about them a while back. There's a band called Spirit World. They are like really heavy. They're from Vegas, but they're they're one of my favorite bands to listen to while I'm playing Red Dead Redemption because it's like they have kind of a I'll share that with you. So
you think about it. It's like there's certain music like there's certain songs I can listen to while playing Call of Duty, and then sometimes I play Call of Duty and I'm like I can't be distracted. Yeah, because like in a game like Call of Duty, I need to hear the footsteps coming up with someone coming up the stairs and shit.
Yeah, I mean I have it where it's pretty low, so it's it's just that there. But all their songs are very like cowboyish, like fucking.
There it is.
But they tell stories. They have a new song out. They have a couple of ones. Western Stars in the Apocalypse is the one that I put on there. It's a great band if you want to check it out. They're pretty heavy stuff.
I'm just trying to find. I mean, it's here, and I just hit the plus. Right?
Yeah, you have it on your library.
Where? Oh, there it is. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it was at the top.
Yeah. So you got Western Stars in the Apocalypse. Another single that came out was from old Bob Mould of Husker Du fame and Sugar. He's got a new song out called Here We Go Crazy. Always solid. Friggin' Bob Mould. He's just he's a classic. Another band that we always talk about, the Smoking Popes, have a new song out called Allegiance. The guest vocals by Scott Lucas that's on there too, but it's a Smoking Pope song. It's a new single. It reminds me of the old like Born to Quit. Yeah, that old. I mean, they're another band too that's just solid as shit. A band that I ran into, I don't know, it was the algorithm was working. It's a band called Milk Crate. But Crate is spelled Krayt.
Oh, of course it is.
Good band, kind of a heavier band. Alt rock. They have a girl in it, but she's not the singer. I think she plays bass. So I mean, girl bass player, always cool.
Where is it? I don't see it.
First song, Milk Crate.
Oh, there it is.
All the Lies. Yeah, I think this album's been out for a while, but they're just a really good heavy band.
I'll take it.
Yeah, another song, another band that I ran into, the algorithm is working, is a band called Cure for Youth. They're a very alt rock band.
Wow, I feel like I've heard them before.
Yeah, they've been around. They've been around. They've been around.
Let's see if they're on my favorites. Go ahead.
They could be, but they just came out with a single called Too Far Again. Another great song, which is on the playlist.
Look at that. They're on my favorites with Life Without Loss.
Oh, yeah, we did listen to these guys before, but they have another song out called Too Far Again. Yeah, great, like alternative.
Jafar?
Jafar.
Like Jafar from Aladdin Jafar again?
I don't know.
And Too Far Again, not Jafar again.
Yeah. So, leaving it off, we'll leave it with our old buddy Vern. Vern has a song out, a new song from Breach the Asylum.
And don't block us. We have permission from Vern to play it.
Yes. It's they have a new song called Despair Is My Name. Good stuff, man. We always love Vern and his rockin' and rollin'. And
sure.
I was listening to his vocals on here. See if you can point out, like, I was listening to it and I'm like, his vocals sound like another. And I was like, he sounds like another singer.
He sounds like Barry.
No. I was listening to it and I couldn't figure it out. Like
one of those 90s alt rock bands. Like live.
Now listen to think John Bon Jovi. He sounds very Bon Jovi in this
Yeah.
song. I mean, he's always had that kind of 80s metal kind of
Sure.
sound to it. But, yeah, so go support local music, man, especially Vern. That kid he's my age, goes out and supports
we
a
all?
lot of local music, and he's always going to shows. So good on him, man.
Yeah. Go Vern, go.
Yeah, fucking Virgil came.
Virgil in fucking Manchester. Call Manchester, but I have Stormy Daniels snuggling up to me. Okay, Donnie boy.
Man. All right, Virgil.
All right, Virgil, send us money.
Hey, look, the more you fucking comment, the more we fucking get fucking algorithm shit going.
That's
so
right.
Go ahead.
Virgil, send me money and I'll make a better show for you.
That's right.
If we can quit our jobs, we'll do this full time.
Oh my God, could you
So
imagine?
Virgil, pay us.
I think
Fuck
we get-
your alimony. Don't pay your ex-wife alimony. Just send it to us.
Yeah, just keep she's a crack addict, but she was good in the sack. We all know.
And we'll just fuck you more than she did.
Yeah. But anyway, man,
good
like
way.
to quote the great Britney Spears, "Oops, we did it again.
Oh, that's
Look what I did to you again."
That's
A
what I say
douche.
every time I got my wife pregnant.
Not anymore. Snip, snip.
Snip, snip. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Shoot
That's
it.
like that old joke. What's the difference between a pregnant woman and a light bulb?
What's that?
You can unscrew a light bulb.
Yeah.